Hey guys, this is going to be my update for second update for May. I didn't realise how much I bought, but my student loan came in, so I blew a lot of it on stuff I didn't need. So first, I'm going to start with DVDs that I got. First one I got at the moment. I'm on a John Carpenter kick, so I'm trying to get every movie of his I can. So far, only one's let me down, and one shocked me and surprised me at how good it was. But that isn't in here. That was The Fog. I'd heard that a lot of horror fans didn't like The Fog because they found it very boring, whereas I really enjoyed it and found there was quite a nice pace to it. Yeah, so I've got Ghosts of Mars, Ghosts of Mars, which seems to be renowned for being John Carpenter's worst so far. But anyway, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. Then we have Christine, which I've been wanting to see for ages, and this is going to sound really anal, but all the editions I saw had this really annoying gold strip going. Where are we going? Down here on the DVD that said special edition, and I really didn't like that as it was part of the artwork. You couldn't take it off, so I searched for an edition that didn't have that on, and I really prefer this one. I've probably missed out on a lot of extras, so I'll probably get the other edition anyway. And I know that sounds stupid because I've got the widescreen thing across the top, but for some reason that isn't as annoying as the one down the side. But yeah, we watched this the other night, and probably I don't have a favourite Carpenter movie because they're all kind of the same kind of level, but this is up there. I absolutely love this movie, really enjoyed it. Even though it was quite long compared to modern horror movies, really love this one. Then we have his They Live, which was the one that let me down. Really badly let me down. I know a lot of you love this movie, and probably because you saw it when it first came out. I loved the idea. I loved how the aliens looked, and the last 20 minutes from when they transported into the aliens like underground, loved that. Really enjoyed that. But I just found the rest of the movie really, really slow and boring. I don't know if it's because we watched it towards the end of the day and we were tired, but really didn't enjoy it. And I know everyone goes, oh, there's so many quotable lines, but in the movie, the way he says the famous line, it just seems like he's quoting it from someone else. He just sort of just turns up in a bank and says it really unconvincingly, and it just ruined it for me. Next we have John Carpenter's, in the original, Assault on Precinct 13. Don't know much about this, but looks kind of like gritty, like Escape from New York, which isn't technically a horror, so yeah, really looking forward to seeing this because John Carpenter's, the recording on this seems to go very slow, so I apologise for that. But yeah, Assault on Precinct 13, really looking forward to seeing this. I must apologise about the noise in the background too. And then finally, for single DVDs, we have, well, it's a double DVD actually. We have it's the Mr. Hal Show, which was a sketch cartoon done by the BBC in the 90s, I think. Very, very funny. This is like a recurring character, like Sergei the Seal, who's like a homicidal seal cub. You can see him just there. But yeah, awesome sketch show. This was £4 and it's a double disc. It's just something I remember from my childhood that I knew I wasn't meant to watch when I was younger. It's voiced by Bob Monkhouse, which if you're English you'll know who it is, and it's quite weird that he voices the devil. And you get this awesome booklet with it. Has some cool artwork. See, there he is. It was you. Folds out, that's kind of cool. And then you get a giant poster as well, which I'm not sure if it's all the artist's characters he's ever drawn, or just all the ones that are in the Mr. Hal Show, as I've only watched the first episode, but yeah. This is really cool. Sorry, you're spending most of the time looking at the side of my face. Cool poster that came with it. It's kind of like a Simpsons poster with all the characters. So yeah, I was really happy to pick this up for so cheap. Brand new off of Amazon. So if you like your Family Guy and stuff like that, you'll like this. definitely. A little bit cruder animation though. And then finally, I picked up the Psycho collection. I only ever saw the first Psycho, and I saw that as part of my media studies at GCSE, and that killed that movie for me, and I absolutely hated it. I ridiculed it and found it funny. This was before I properly got into cinema and liking movies and stuff. So, gonna rewatch that soon, and hopefully it'll be able to watch it in my own time and appreciate it myself and enjoy it for what it is. And I got the Halloween Rue Morgue last year, and it was all about, the main story was about is it Anthony Hopkins? I think it's Anthony Hopkins, isn't it? Yeah, no, Anthony Perkins. Who's Anthony Hopkins?
He's an actor.
As I've just been corrected by my girlfriend, he's an actor. He plays Hannibal Lecter.
Yes.
Yes. How did I forget that? He was awesome in I don't know. Anyway, I'm having a dumb moment. Yeah, this is all 4 movies in a nice box set. Quite bare bones, I think, but you get the 4 discs like that, and it was cheap, and I've been wanting to see the other movies for ages. So yeah. Okay, that's all the DVDs. I've got 1 box set, but I'm going to show that at the end, or in a separate video probably. So next we have, I'll get on to the magazines I picked up. Actually, no, I'll do the books first. That makes more sense. So we have Cinema Sewer, Volume 1. This I got introduced to by Mattia the Dead. Awesome guy. And these are the collected comics. I'm not sure what issues it's collected, but this is Volume 1. Volume 2 is out as well. Awesome fun book to read. Bear in mind, if you are strictly horror, there's a lot of stuff about porn in here and the porn industry. I find myself every time I'm reading this learning something I probably didn't want to know about a porn star I didn't know existed. But when you actually get past the pictures, which are all pretty much porn related, there are some good reviews of horror movies in this. So yeah, definitely check that out if you can. Got to get Volume 2 at some point. And then because he's doing an offer there, Robert Boogie, the guy who does the Cinema Sewer comics, he's doing an offer at the moment where you buy 3 and you get 2 free. So I got hold of issues 20 through 25. So issue 20, which is awesome because I love the new stuff. 21, 22. 23 and 24. So I'll definitely be picking some more of them up in the future, but I haven't actually started reading through much of this. And I also picked up, where should I put these? So sorry, spending most of the time looking at the side of my face. Also picked up Creepy Images, issued 1, 2 and 3. These are a German magazine, but it's in English. And they're basically completely fully cover magazines full of posters and lobby cards for movies that are rare and you can't get now or from other countries. So, for example, in this issue you've got I don't know how to say this, Anthropophagus, Le Notti del Terror, Shockwaves, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Dracula Contra Frankenstein, which I think is verses. And you just get full colour, the lobby cards and the artwork, which is really cool if you want to see this stuff and you know you're not going to be able to afford the couple of £100 to actually own the original prints. And as they go on, you get checklists for what was released with each movie, and you also get information and stuff written by fans of this comic, which is quite cool. Okay, I'm going to leave this video there. I'm going to show you these and then do a part 2. So that's issue 1, issue 2, and issue 3. Okay, cheers for watching, and hopefully you'll head on to part 2 to watch that. Cheers, bye.